have some fantastic parents and staff that really help us and make the job easier. We just really appreciate all the help that you've given us.
I want to thank the PTA board of this last year, because they've really worked very hard to do the programs that we have done this year. And I'd like them to stand. Kathy Skowski, Pat Doyle, Annette Treadwell, Cheryl Vaughn, Jan Butler, Kim Salcida, Holly O'Donnell, Debbie Beverness, Marie Muir, Suzanne Smith, Debbie Powell, Stephanie Little, Amy McNay, Jennifer Barron, Linda Benedek, Karen Thacker, Louise Rossio, Flo Kalman, Debbie Meyer, Rudy Lozano, and Kathy Eckstadt. And we'd also like to thank Mrs. Merkel, because she was our PTA liaison. And can we just give them a round of applause?
I'd like to call Annette Treadwell, our secretary, to come forward and read our minutes. And they stand approved as read. I'd like to call up Cheryl Vaughn, our treasurer, to give a report.
What I'm going to do tonight is tell you about the change in the budget. What we have to do as required by the bylaws is present to the general membership any change in spending that we're planning because of any changes in what we have as income. Our Hill and Grace Candy fundraiser raised a little bit over $2,000. And so what we'd like to do, and the only changes in this whole budget, other than the playground equipment, because at this point we did not need to purchase anything. Mrs. Kessler had some funds left in her budget, and so we changed it to the variety show, which is going to be next month, which I'm sure you all are aware, is put it $2,000 additionally in the school supplemental fund. And what we're going to do is purchase an oven for the new school, and we bought some CD players, I think 2 additional ones. We bought an answering machine for the office, and then we're going to buy a signboard like they used to have at Linda Vista for all the upcoming events, so that when you come to the school, everybody will know what's going on. So I need a motion to approve the new proposed revised budget.
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you, Cheryl. And let's see. Now I'd like to introduce Kim, who is our parliamentarian, and she's going to get us ready to elect next year's office.
Okay, I have to read the 2 sections of our bylaws that pertain to our elections. Section 6, election shall be held by ballot at the annual meeting in the month of April. If there is but one candidate for any office, the ballot for that office may be dispensed with, and the election held by voice vote.
First Vice President Sandy Long. Second Vice President Treasurer Dan Butler. Auditor Cheryl Vaughn. Historian Debbie Beverness. Parliamentarian, me. Okay, these are the nominated people for next year's PTA Executive Board. According to our bylaws, nominations may now be made from the floor. Are there any nominations from the floor? Okay, I gotta read this. Hearing none, the nominations are closed, and the bylaws state that where there is but one candidate for an office, the ballot may be dispensed with and the election held by voice. So, all in favor of electing this board to next year's PTA Executive Board, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Aye. Okay, congratulations, new board.
Hello, I'm the outgoing PTA Vice President for Fundraising, and I didn't want the year to close without personally thanking all of you, the parents, the teachers, of course our Chapman Hill students, supplemental supplies for their classrooms. We gave the librarian money for subscriptions for the library for our students for reading. We did a Me and My Dad night, which was absolutely wonderful, and an equally wonderful Grandparents' Day, and upcoming will be the variety show that will be just as fabulous. As Cheryl mentioned, we have the marquee coming for the new school, the oven for the kitchen, the answering machines, the CD player and auto harp for music appreciation. And as a special thanks to our children for all the hard work you've done, the PTA is going to sponsor a skate party on May 17th from 4 to 6 p.m. and all Chapman Hill students will be admitted free. The families are welcome to come as well, but due to funds available, only Chapman Hill students will be admitted free. So I would like to take this time on behalf of myself and the Chapman Hills PTA to thank you all for your help this year and ask for your continued support for our fundraisers for next year. Thank you.
It's time now for us to give our honorary service award, and I'd like to introduce to you the committee chairman. Our committee, we have a committee and have a chairman that picks one person, and her name is Kathy Chakowski. Would she come up, please? The Honorary Service Award is given by the PTA to someone who has excelled in serving the community and most importantly our children here at Chapman Hills. It is a very difficult award to give because here at Chapman Hills we have the best staff and parents in the world, which makes it a very difficult job to pick just one. The recipient that our committee has picked this year is part of the Chapman Hills original staff and has been a classroom teacher since 1985. She was secretary in the Orange Unified School District for 4 years before that. In years past, she has been involved in Brownies, Bobby Sox, Little League. She has serviced our community through women's service groups and been a volunteer with the St. Joseph Hospital Guild. She is very involved with her students, attending their after-school soccer, football, basketball, baseball games. If her children are in any type of program and invite her, she attends, because what is important to her students becomes important to her. I have been in her class when a science experiment went haywire, and she had baking soda and vinegar foaming over each child's desk. The children were giggling and squealing with excitement, and she was giggling right along with them. That class will never forget that science experiment. She has a very difficult time at recess getting to the teacher's lounge because so many children need their hug from her, and she takes the time to hug each one. She has instilled in every one of her students that she has ever taught that no matter how well they do in their work, or even how well they behave, that they will always stay her most important SSSSs. The Honorary Service Award and our heartfelt thanks goes to Mrs. Judy Smith. When we go into the classrooms, that the book fair will be open in the Information Center, and we want to thank Linda Banasek for running that. Both she and her daughter have been sick this whole time it's been going on, so it's really been an effort for her to be here. Also, the bake sale over here, we'd like you to eat. All the profits that come from that go to the outdoor ed for next year. Louise Gracio has a table here set up for a legislative representative, and there's a lot of legislative things that are going on right now that affect our schools. So be sure and stop by and see what they are. Oh, I want to thank Amy for outdoor ed, too, and Louise. Flo Cowman will be right here and selling Angel tickets, and tonight is the very last night for that if you guys want to go to the Angel game with us. And don't forget, the skate night has been changed from, it was the 1st, it's now the 17th from 4 to 6, and all the Chapman Hill kids are free. Our next meeting is going to be May the 13th at 7 p.m. in the evening. So if you're interested in being a part of our PTA next year, it would be a good time to come and meet the new board. Is there any further business? And this meeting is adjourned.
I saw several of you sigh. Please don't go anywhere. I just have a few more minutes to share some things with you. I want to thank you again for everybody being here. Open house night is kind of our children's time to shine and show you the things that they've accomplished in their classroom that they're real proud of. It's only a snapshot of what they've accomplished this year, but we do want to share with you. I also want to thank our PTA for the field trips on behalf of our students. Thank you for the field trips that have been provided to us, the assemblies, the Imagination Machine, which will be here next week, the South Coast Repertory Group who was with us, and certainly Science on the Go. And all of us will always remember the, what's it called? Too big of a snake wrapped around somebody's body, and it was great to touch and feel that. Birds are coming up soon. We're looking forward to that. Our classroom supplies have enabled our classes to be successful in some different kinds of ways. Grandparents' Day, me and my dad night, those were real special in all of our hearts. We're looking forward to the friendship program coming up in May, which we've all been learning lots of things about sharing with each other and our friends. I want to thank you on behalf of all the students for your support. Boys and girls, I'd like you to join me in a big hand for our PTA. Thank you very much. I have a few people here tonight that I'd like to introduce to you, and I'm going to start off with saying thank you to our representative from the district office, Mr. Stan Pasquale, is the program specialist at special education. He's here to kind of say thanks to Chapman Hill's parents from Orange Unified School District. Stan, I saw you come in, so stand up and wave at us, please. There you go. Thanks for being here, Stan. I'd like to introduce the staff members and teachers. I want you to come up. I know we all know who you are, but come as I introduce you, stand in front. Boys and girls, I'd like to hold our applause till the end, okay? Because I know we could go on and on and on about how great we feel about our teachers. Mrs. Judy Markham is our kindergarten teacher. Mrs. Chris Riegler has a kindergarten first grade combination classroom. Mrs. Judy Smith teaches first and second grade. Mrs. Susan West teaches grades 2 and 3. Mrs. Karen Merko teaches grades 3 and 4. And I'd like to also share that Karen's family is experiencing one of the conflicts of having a working mother. Her own children's open house is tonight, and they did come here to share with her, and we're real glad she's here with us. We're going to work on schedules for next year. Kathy Martin teaches 4th and 5th grade. And Mr. Paul was here available during all afternoon, but he has had to leave early and won't be here for the rest of the evening. I'd like to have Miss Cheryl Humble come forward. She's our child care program teacher. Mrs. Frances Patino, I think she's going to be able to make it. Mrs. Karen Beckman is our computer assistant. Mr. Marvin Stout is back there. Come on up, Marv. We're not going to let you off the hook. Did I get everybody now? I have this. Okay, let's have a big thank you. Thank you. A very big thank you from me as well as our children to our staff. Thank you. You can be seated in just a minute and we'll go and open doors in just a few minutes. I would like to welcome you, particularly tonight, to spend some time in your own child's classroom, as well as walk through the rest of our classrooms and see the neat kinds of things that are going on. I want to just highlight a few things for you that I want you to be sure to take note of today. In room 1, kindergarten classroom, you'll notice the students' books. Again, you'll see lots of student books and kind of neat things they've done with their language arts activities and writing stories. It's amazing to see how well our children are actually beginning to write. Their science fair program project is off its way also, and there's been planned. There's put out differences between, most of the differences between light and no light, and water and no water. As well as their own plans for the variety of things that are going on. In room 5, our support services program, teachers are unable to be here tonight, but the door will be open, and please go in and see what it looks like in that classroom. In room 6, boys and girls will sure want you to see their puppet theater. They've had great fun with that, and we thank you to Mr. Smith for helping with that. Room 7, I noticed great birthday. They made them with string and stars. The birds of them, so be sure to stop by and see those. And each student has a special place for the whole day. Remember, at the beginning of the year, they started with dog market project. Students have been the most successful because the interviews afterwards for advice. Room 8 has also had an interesting fun with the light this year. Room 9 had a special guest this year that we're going to find out about in the next bunch of pictures or so. And on the but the rest of the video, we have a little bit of even better. There's also the problem-solving activity set up in there. So I would welcome you to try your hand at that.
Oh, you're so special. I'm so glad they picked you. You were. Oh, why? I really was. Oh, honest to goodness, how'd you do?
As soon as my parents come here, can you tell them, like after they're done visiting around the room, can you tell them to go to Mr. Paul's classroom?
I sure will.
And tell them if I'm not there, I'll be there.
I sure will. I sure will. Hi, Shannon. Turn that off. You gotta have it. You can see what we looked at last night.
This is for Judy's mom.
You have it, Judy? We looked at Linda Vista's video last night. Oh, yeah. Where's your desk? You were pregnant. Yeah, watch the new body. Right. And, thank you. It was kind of surprised. Nice to meet you. I've got a very nice son here. All this stuff. Hi, Brian.
The other students.
I didn't put kitty in because we didn't have it.
No way. Well, that's good. Oh my God.
You just pull it out and pick.
Well, you keep it just neat.
We promised Judy's mom that we would take some video and bring it up to her. She can't travel. She can't move at all. How are you doing? Say something intelligent for a change on TV here. That's the best looking look I've seen out of you.
Hi, Nicole.
Whatever you want to do.
Which one? I did Mr. Ed and then a bug one. I did. Okay, I'll show you all.
Trying to make believe you didn't know I was here, you know. You should have seen flexing those biceps and trying to look tough, you know.
He's holding the baby.
Okay. I don't get that.
This is funny.
Are you doing it?
But I haven't even looked at it.
Okay, what else did you show me? What else? I saw that one. What are these green thumb things?
Green slug. We're growing plants. You're growing what? 21.
Look, it's growing. Yours is pretty good. Look at that. That's good.
Oh, and there.
We have that same camera.
It's a neat camera.
Looks like it.
It's brainless, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it.
What, honey? There's a tiger.
Wait, Brandon, I need to find
I
yours.
don't know what it is. I know it's a puppet show. Okay. On the puppet show.
You take your stuff here.
Danny, let's go find Mom. Look at this all sprawled out. Brittany, what are you writing? Is that a dog? Is that a meow? Kitty? What's the horse say? What's the horse say? What's the horsey say? Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Chicken!
Come on, All these we can wear. You can wear the jacket.
Do you have to read?
So am I. I was so pleased. I am too. She's a sweetheart.
She's a wonderful teacher. We're lucky to
Like I
have her
told you,
again.
she only made one major mistake in her life, and I hope she doesn't figure that out. I'll be in deep trouble if she ever does.
The kids love their puppet thing.
Do they like it? It was easy to make. It wasn't a big deal. I made it out of PVC and sprinkler pipe. Yeah.
They love it.
Who is this? Don't! You're gonna break my camera. Oh! Oh! Listen to that camera. Say something intelligent.
We'll get them out.
He is in a beige stucco home.
All right. Tiffany, does this
It was like when I was a kid. What's this, Tiffany?
real smart one.
Here. Nice combine
I have a sister.
What's the name of it? Oh, you want to show me? Stain on green.
Yeah, can I have like 5 cents shirt? You may take get a cookie or something. I have about 5 cents.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm fine. On the bar down. What's wrong? We only Michael. Oh, we didn't like feel real good like about pictures this week. Said Michael just but then just more for me and then I asked him to make it more for
Look at the egg in that. That's when made out of paper bags, huh?
We're taking pictures for, the tape is for Judy's mom and dad. She wanted to come so much to the open house. She didn't know anything about the other deal, but she wanted to come very much to the open house. And actually, she told us that if we would bring the motorhome up and pick her up and bring her down this weekend, that she'd come down and look at the room. So I think we're going to try and do that. See what happens.
He was going to show me
Babies are like magnets to video cameras around here.
Amy.
Come on, Amy, look intelligent.
Yeah, really, do something.
Yeah.
it was a green.
Play the piano or something like that, will you?
She's saying, oh, there's a camera.
How old is she?
4 months.
Sweetheart. Yeah, there I got one. I knew I'd get a smile. I knew I'd get a smile.
You like those hands.
I knew I'd get a smile.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Aaron. Aaron. We didn't go this way.
you doing? How you doing? Let's see if I can do this without breaking the camera. Just a second here. It's going to be tight. Oh, it survived. The camera didn't break. How about that? So how are you guys doing?
We're excellent. Congratulations on your wife's award.
I got you. Super Zoom. We're taking him up to my mother-in-law and father-in-law so that they can see the open house. They can't travel, and
Did you get a picture?
I did.
Did you really?
I had some advance notice.
Yeah.
I was sworn to secrecy, of course, but
I know.
and it was fun for a change to know something she didn't know.
Was it?
Yeah, because I can never really keep anything from her. She's a good detective.
Oh.
But I was cool. I didn't let it out of the bag.
Good. I'm glad she was surprised.
I just thinking about that today. I knew that you could probably know.
And certificates are kind of hard to come by generic because I have a whole bunch of them left over.
Hey, Whisper. Daddy. Come here.
This is a lot of homework.
Hi, how are you?
What do you got there? Class. Good, very good.
Hey, dude, did you get something? Your dad's at the book fair right now.
You know me something?
How many cookies did you bring me?
I bought enough.
You ate every one of them too,
Are
didn't
you
you?
still recording right now?
Yeah. This is for Judy's mom and dad. She wanted to come so bad to the open house. Her mom did, but she just can't.
Is there sound on that?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, just came by to say hi. Did you get that invite?
What?
The honorary service dinner?
No, I didn't.
She got it. Judy got it.
She did it?
Yeah.
She wants to sign in.
Oh, I hope you didn't break the camera. Did you really look right into it? Gonna have to throw this one away. There's no way I'll be able to save this one.
There's the big grip award. Here come you got the big turkey award and the big grip award.
See, look at
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Great.
Honey, I'm gonna be outside.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. So we take all this stuff?
I mean, maybe the wrong one.
Now, do we put it all in here? Let's walk around and see. I got my finger. How about color this?
Hi, I've heard so much about you and Greg. We hear so much about you. We get the book side at home. He stores it all out.
I'm so embarrassed. Oh no, I knew you would be. That's why I wanted to tell you. The outside looks so clean.
How you doing? How you doing?
Fine.
Did you get on TV yet? Never can tell. There might be some talent scouts that want to see this. That's your intelligent look, huh? That's great.
Mom wouldn't pay for that. I know.